If you want to know how to deal with medical negligence in ICU, stay tuned. I've got news for you. So today I have an email from a subscriber who says, "Hi Patrick, I have a few questions for you that continues to go unanswered and unresolved. There's a lot of injustice with my dad being at the ICU at the University of," and I'm not going to mention the name of the hospital. He was administered morphine just before his death, which was not ordered by a doctor. It was actually 2 days prior from an order when he was getting off the ventilator. And then there was no more morphine to get my dad started to wake up. He couldn't speak, and earlier he was fine without the morphine. He was meant to go home in 2 days, and when the nurse saw that he was coming out of the induced coma, she went over to his PICC line and injected him some morphine. And 2 minutes later, he was dead. The nurse killed him, and the university hospital has shut me down. And I have so many questions about how my dad died. And I have the records, the medical records that show the order of the morphine was cut and pasted. It's the same order number. And that very same morning when my dad died, my dad was a doctor, and he told his own doctor in a letter that I have, it says that he requested no morphine for himself ever because he was meant to go home in 2 days. On that day, after I left to go back home, the nurse who killed him started giving him 2 milligram, 4 milligram, and then another 2 milligrams of morphine. And then we were called back, and then we were told he was dying. It was just terrible. I need some help to get some clarification. The hospital where this happened will never acknowledge this, and neither will the prosecutor in the county where this happened. I just need to know if I'm thinking the right thing here. It's just so terrible. So anything that I could ask would be great. I have all the medical records. As far as I know, there was no doctor present when my dad died and had the morphine. And I know that they gave him medication that was not ordered, which was the morphine. So I just have so many questions about that. Now, this is a very sad situation, and I'm very sorry to hear what happened to your dad. Now, here's what you need to do. It's the next step. If morphine was given without an order, I mean, that is illegal. And if your dad had morphine without an order, and we can find evidence for that in the medical records, I mean, that could be quite significant for the nurse, for the hospital, and for you as a family, but we would need to look at the medical records. I mean, that's part of the service that we are providing, that in a situation like that, I can't speculate of what's happened to your dad, but what we can do is look at medical records and find out what has happened to your dad. That is what we can do, and get all the evidence, and then present it to a lawyer. We as clinicians will find the evidence, and then we can present it to the lawyer. And if what you're saying is accurate, then you can have your day in court, I would think, about this terrible situation. But, we can't speculate. We just need to look at medical records and help you by looking at the medical records and document our findings that can then be presented to a lawyer or to an attorney. Now, I have worked in critical care nursing for 25 years in 3 different countries, and we have helped many clients in ICU, families in ICU, to save their loved ones' lives. And you can verify that on our testimonial section at intensivecarehotline.com. And you can verify it on our intensivecarehotline.com podcast section at intensivecarehotline.com. Now, and we have helped many clients and members over the years to improve their lives instantly and save their loved ones' lives, or in an unfortunate situation like that, we have helped many clients to get justice by looking at medical records and find the evidence that is needed, to present it to a lawyer, to an attorney, and so that families can have their day in court. And that's one of the reasons why I also offer one-on-one consulting and advocacy over the phone, Zoom, Skype, WhatsApp, whichever medium works best for you. And I talk to you and your families directly, and I handhold you through this once-in-a-lifetime situation that you simply cannot afford to get wrong. And I also talk to doctors and nurses directly. And when I talk to doctors and nurses directly, I ask all the questions that you haven't even considered asking, but must be asked when you have a loved one critically ill in intensive care. I also represent you in family meetings with intensive care teams. We also do medical record reviews in real time so that you can get a second opinion in real time. We also do medical record reviews after intensive care. If you have unanswered questions, if you need closure, or if you are suspecting medical negligence, which is the case in today's video and in the question that we've answered today. And all of that you get, and all of that you get at intensivecarehotline.com, where we also have a membership for families of critically ill patients in intensive care. And you can become a member if you go to intensivecarehotline.com, click on the membership link, or go to intensivecaresupport.org directly. In the membership, you have access to me and my team 24 hours a day in a membership area and via email. And we answer all questions intensive care related. In the membership, you also have exclusive access to 21 ebooks and 21 videos that I've personally written and recorded. And they are only accessible, exclusively made available for our members in the membership. And all of that you get at intensivecarehotline.com. Call us on one of the numbers on the top of our website, or simply send us an email to support@intensivecarehotline.com with your questions. And if you like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel for regular updates for families in intensive care. Click the like button, click the notification bell, comment below what you want to see next, what questions and insights you have from this video. And share the video with your friends and families. I also do a weekly YouTube live where I answer your questions live on a show. And you will get notification for the YouTube live if you are a subscriber to my YouTube channel, or if you are a subscriber to my email newsletter at intensivecarehotline.com. Thank you so much for watching. This is Patrick Hutzel from intensivecarehotline.com, and I will talk to you in a few days. Take care for now.